Life sure is a strange one sometimes. I mean, honestly, you can be like our player here, Willie. He isn't the greatest to Yumi. He's got quite a few games on it, 25% win rate. And then you can magically go from that to apparently being an absolute beast. I wonder how suspicious that really is. I'm opening to have a look at it today. We're looking at this particular player, keeping our eyes on it. Admittedly, it doesn't seem all that crazy and out of the realms of possibility here. This is obviously like a very, very strange fight. This is I mean, I don't know what's going on, but it is a bloodbath. Jinx doesn't really stand a tremendous hope. Oh my god, never mind, she does. Okay, never mind, she double killed it. They should have focused on her. Did she flash afterwards? Oh, what? Hold on, hold on. Sorry, we started off like it was Tryndamere that flashed. We started off with an unbelievable amount of speed there. Why is Tryndamere level 1 down there? Did he even start red buff? Oh no, he started moving like the second that he saw they were fighting. Welcome to Iron Spectate. Sorry, that started off like incredibly quick, incredibly fast, and I'm so sorry to be so confused about everything. I should be not as confused by now. I've been literally spectating Iron games and spectating Bronze games in the lowest rank of League of Legends for about a decade, and I'm not kidding. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful one. Welcome to Iron Spectate's on RossBoomSucks2's channel. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, I want to let you know that in the description there is a link to a Spotify playlist where you can have daily Iron Spectate's videos sent straight to your phone, sent straight to whatever device you prefer. That also provides you with offline viewing, offline listening, so that you can have a listen to it while you're driving, have a listen to it while you're doing some stuff in the house or whatever without being tied to a computer. But also you don't have to necessarily be on the internet while you are listening or watching. So that's pretty cool. If you're on that as well, if you're listening on Spotify or watching on Spotify, please consider 5 stars and also give it a follow as well. But yeah, welcome to Iron Spectates. This is Iron 4. We have got like not a particularly strange set of like champions that are on the board here. The strangest thing is probably, if I'm being honest with you, the Ashe support. But I do like Ashe support. I like Ashe support a lot. It's like it's a personal favorite little off meta build that people can run. And I like it a lot. It doesn't get nearly enough respect, I think. Some free kills there. Losing a bit of bother. That's a nice barrier as well from Ezreal. Ashe is going to finish it off as well. Brilliant. That is another couple little kills for blue side there. Tryndamere is going to be supremely behind. Although admittedly, looking at like the CS here, he's actually barely behind at all. He went down towards bot lane, popped flash, and dove onto the Jinx. And to be honest with you, that could have gone a lot better. Maybe like saving flash until Jinx flashes herself. But I think he probably assumed that she'd already used it. But he's not nearly as far behind as one might imagine, considering he like took a massive detour on that bot lane fight, the level 1. So, Renekton versus Mordekaiser. Gets hit with a QW ignite, immediately has his balls rocked right off his body. I generally say that like, I don't know, I kind of don't mind this lane when I play it as Malphite. It doesn't really bother me at all tremendously. What I will say is it depends on the Renekton. It depends on the Renekton, I suppose. They can be tricky for sure. Hold on, we may have a double kill here for Jinx. Actually, oh, hold on a minute. Wow, okay. So Ezreal eased into the zap, presumably to try and save Ashe, or maybe it was an accident, but then immediately also flashes a rocket into Ashe to kill her so that get excited procs. Okay, I mean that's a confusing one for sure. Mid lane, what do we have? We have Yasuo versus Locke, the new champion. We have honestly like Lilia coming in, trying to make something happen here. I don't really imagine there's going to be a tremendous amount. Like, I mean, Yasuo is already doing damn here. Misses that completely. It's still fine though. Flashes don't think it was necessary. Question mark pings as well. Lilia's question mark pinging as if that wasn't like pretty much her fault for engaging that one. Locke's going for it though. He gets a pick. And I don't really know if he has much to be scared of from the Tryndamere. I mean, that's a lot of damage. That being said though, the damage is gone. He's got 3 full seconds. Oh, okay. You know what? Auto attacks are just enough to make it happen there. I was going to say, like, Locke has a lot of damage on the resets, potentially. There's a lot of damage when he gets those marks, but after that, he's kind of just left, bonk, bonk, smacking people if he hasn't got anything else up there. So I was like, honestly, if Tryndamere crits, there could be an opportunity for him to actually make something happen here. But ultimately, it does not feel like that was the case in that one. I honestly, there's been 11 kills in 4 minutes. I don't really know what to tell you as far as this game is concerned. This is already like a complete bloodbath, and I know the score of one person, and I've kind of already semi-forgotten the exact numbers, but I know that this game is an hour long, and if this one person's score is anything to go by, I am terrified to know what everybody else's score is anything to go by. Tryndamere coming in again, trying to get the mock and shout. Down, does get it. The slow isn't going to be enough, though. It's not going to be enough to catch up to anybody here. They're going to get away very, very easily. We've got pings for Dragon. It is we're level 4, level 5, which means, as is tradition, oh my god, Tryndamere is still trying to make this fight happen. To be honest with you, they saw that Tryndamere was there, and they just pushed it straight in. That's... Whoa, okay, he span in as a cupcake, or as a squirrel. Mock and shout, though, does seem to nail the Jinx nicely. Israel isn't really bothered, man. They do get a kill. Ashe gets it, though, unfortunately. She's got 2 kills. So Tryndamere's kind of out of luck a little bit here. I mean, hold up. I don't think Ashe is going to have any hope of actually, like, getting this pick here. She's not playing too bad, though. She's not playing too bad, though, admittedly. She's doing pretty solidly. You got any, like, particularly weird... Glitter Lance Max as well? I like that. I like that a lot. W Max on Ezreal, though, is definitely strange. And we do have the level 5 dragon coming out of the lock, and Lily are going to try and take this. I think they do have vision of it. They are aware of it. I don't know if they're actually going to try and stop it. We've got, like, bot lane on blue side. It's just a little bit too low to do anything about it. And from that point, I guess, like, not Ezreal, sorry, like, Tryndamere's low as well, and Yasuo doesn't really care. He's too busy farming lane. That's going to be first dragon of the game for red side. Bot lane's probably a bit of a snooze fest, to be honest with you. They're kind of just battering each other, like, left and right, although I'd be probably more inclined to see the Malphite can flourish here somewhat, you know? He can have the... He can flourish here, so to speak. Now, maybe, just maybe, I guess it is AP Ezreal. The guy, this is an APC Ezreal. Maybe I am underestimating the power of what Ezreal can do in AP in bot lane. I probably wouldn't necessarily like be like, this is where I'm putting him. But listen, when you hit that W hitting, although and honestly the E damage as well, and that was also a huge ulti. One more W, she's gone. Oh my god, that was clean. That was clean from the Ezreal. This is an Iron 4 Ezreal, by the way. I just want to make that clear. I have my suspicions, admittedly. Right. Oh no. He missed W. And he also missed, like, E. Wait, hold on. Never mind, you're good. Apparently, you're literally on 10 HP. This is... Oh my god. Okay, here comes Lulu. Decent damage. She's still kind of coming. She hasn't got flash. Ezreal's pushing his luck, though. He's got blue buff, though, so I guess I can respect it somewhat, right? Okay, so Malphite is probably in some peak position here. Sorry, excuse me. He's in some kind of peak position here. I honestly, I don't even know why, because he could kill here, right? If he doesn't, yeah. Okay, there we go. Thank God. Maybe Renekton was trying to bait with Dominus or something. I'm not like 100% sure, or bait with Flash. But it was like a max range ulti, man. It wasn't particularly... It was very telegraphed that that was going to happen. It kind of looked like that was what... Oh my goodness, it looked like that was what he was planning, but just didn't react to it still somehow. Very strange. Anyway, that was a lot of damage from Ezreal's True Shot Barrage. 500 dam. Especially, I mean, this early on in the game, that's like half your HP bar, I guess. Oh my god. Malignance already as well on that Ezreal. He picked up the Lost Chapter, went straight into the Malignance. He's 8-2 currently, with a lot of damage at his forefront here. I mean, listen, I would say I'm probably not like a tremendous fan of like mages being bot lane all the time. I guess this is technically still a mage bot lane because he's kind of like building it like a mage, but it is absurd that like that does so much more damage than like regular Ezreal would do at this point in the game. Oh my Renekton, what happened, buddy? We don't have unstoppable force. Ezreal, like, there's no way that Yasuo's not gonna get out of this one. Bot lane is a bloodbath, man. I mean, it started off like quite positive. It started off like in a good way. Jinx got a couple of kills early on. Good way to get the lane scaling. And I appreciate as well that like an Ezreal, if he wants to kind of win a game of League of Legends, you have to play quite aggressively early on and trying to take advantage of like the mobility, the range, and like the general damage that your Q does, especially if you hit like a Sheen kind of like power spike. That was not the most ideal. Both always missed, by the way. Both global always missed on bot side there for blue. That is a crystalline arrow and a true shot barrage that just goes straight into the ether. It's not exactly what you want. I mean, honestly, I think if one of them hit, then they're seeing stars. I think that's going to be a case of both of them going down if one of them hit. I mean, could be. It's still a lot of damage. Like, we're getting the what's it called? It's the Essence Flux. The Essence Flux is landing, and then he's Arcane Shifted, and it is just doing like a third of Jinx's HP bar. Let's double check that. Let's see. 387 damage if it triggers, and then also Arcane Shift does about 200 damage when that triggers as well. So that combination. I mean, Jinx only has 1100 HP, just under 1200 HP. So one hit from that is almost half her HP. You have to take into consideration like resistances and stuff like that. But let's say like about a third of her health bar disappears when that lands. And Lily is coming in, and so is Locke. But Lulu is just running it straight into the enemy team. We do have True Shot Barrage up again. Crystalline Arrow lands as well. He pops it, boom, huge Essence Flux, and also the True Shot Barrage getting a massive proc there. He's gonna drop another one. It's so close. He managed to bring down the Lock with the Ashe, finishing it off, and is very, very close to getting a Jinx pick as well. The Essence Fluxes are just, they're landing. They're blowing people up to bits, man. They're blowing up smithereens. That was like a 2v4. They took 2 for 2, and it was actually dangerously close to being a 3 for 2 in that situation. That being said, though, Lilia is gone straight to Dragon with absolutely zero help. Tryndamere is now there. Yasuo is now there. They're making sure to contest this Dragon. Lilia, not quite sure what to do, but I think she's probably going to agree. She's probably going to try and overcommit to this a little bit just to try and make sure that she actually gets the Dragon. She started it. She won't. By God, she will finish it. Drowsy goes down, though. The ulti from the Lilia goes on to the Tryndamere. Doing a bit of damage here, but we do now have the Undying Rage. It's on. He's not doing any damage. Lulu flashing away. Yasuo flashing away. Now we've got the Tryndamere kind of stuck behind enemy lines here. He's going to be walking straight into the Lock. He misses almost every Q because my God is it iron, but still managing to pick it up there. Thank God the Lulu didn't steal it. Lily, in the meantime, still hunting in the jungle, looking for that Yasuo. He's going to get away though. She's going to back it off. And now we've got people like actually convening in bot lane again. Essence Flux lands onto the Jinx. Arcane Shift lands, does 1 billion damage, half her HP. True Shot Barrage comes out, lands onto the Lulu, does a third of her HP again. Crystalline Arrow comes out, it misses. We need to calm down here. The volleys are doing pretty solid damage as well. We now have Malignance on the Ashe as well. Both of them are going AP. Now, admittedly, I think this is probably actually maybe okay because we do have Yasuo, we do have Tryndamere, we do have Renekton as our AD sides of the damage department. But the damage is nasty. I will say the damage is definitely nasty. It's a shame because the crystalline arrows are missing. I think that's the big thing, right? Like, there's no AP scaling on volley. Admittedly, it does do really well actually with like a lot of AP items like Leandries or Blackfire Torch and stuff like that. Like, it can be those could be valuable items, even though it doesn't scale 1 ounce with magic damage, and it doesn't even do magic damage. It's all physical, right? But if we are getting Malignance, I appreciate it's up in 3 seconds. I'd be willing to wager that she fires that the second that she gets a chance to. Could be now. Could be now. There we go. Crystalline Arrow does go down. Doesn't do the most damage in the world, but they have that combo down. They have that Crystalline Arrow into the Essence Flux, into the True Shot Barrage, and it's absolutely deleting them. That being said, though, we have Malphite. He's TP'd into bot lane. He's coming in. The Unstoppable Force, he's losing the ability to get the double hit here. He's lost the ability to get that double hit. He had that slight opportunity where he could land a double knockup. He's hitting them. They're running away. Wild Growth goes down. We have managed to pick it up with Lot getting the kill. Or no, sorry. Malphite gets the kill onto the Ezreal, but they do manage to, I think, like, still got the execute from Locke. Did he get the bonus from it? Lula's in trouble. She's running from the Yasuo. It's not going to help. I need to back it up here as well, because Lilia actually came in on the backline as well and ended up getting 2v1 by Renekton and Tryndamere. The slice and dice. Boom, call the meek, you're gone. Now it's just Malphite running for his life. We still have Locke, though. There's still so much happening in this one fight. We're 14 minutes into the game. Ashe has split from the team. She gets picked up by Locke. Now we're in a strange situation because Malphite and Locke are still alive. They're still both pretty decent HP, but we need to pick a target here. And the target picking hasn't been very good because that means that Locke's going to fall. Meanwhile, Tryndamere also falls. Malphite still wants to take the fight, though. He gets the pick onto the Yasuo, and he's now looking pretty good against this Renekton. The wind wall from the Yasuo that is persisting is blocking the zap from the Jinx, which means that he doesn't get hit by it. He's still not getting hit by it. But, oh, Jinx does get an auto attack off, and that's going to be enough to pick him up. That was an there must have been about 10 deaths from each team in that fight, man. There must have been a bajillion. We need to have a break. I need to have a break. This is 15 minutes into the game, man. That was absurd. People were just respawning and running straight back in. It was merciless, man. They just wouldn't give up. And nobody in this game does give up, because I'm aware of how long this game lasts. It's an hour long, man. I mean, it's 15 minutes in. I appreciate... I'm a respecter of the concept of the ARAM, I suppose. I feel like I'm going to need to get a coffee for this game. If you'll excuse me 1 minute. This is going to look like no time has passed for you, though. Alright, the coffee has been picked up for the bloodbath. I am ready to go. I've got a nice little drink, a nice little hot drink with me. Mid tower is fallen. Red side are losing it. That being said, oh, hold on. The Locke kind of wanted to engage there, but decided against it. Lilia, however, did not catch the memo. She's with Yasuo. Locke's actually managed to like swing it back round now, so he's in position to maybe do something if something does kick off here. Bot lane, they're fighting for their lives here. I mean, we have like a 10 and 4 Ezreal and an Ashe that is scary in their own right, to be honest with you. Like, the ultis are insane. The ultis are exceptionally dangerous, and I mean, all it takes is like one of those to do some numbers, man. Locke's here. Lilia is here. Are they actually going to be able... That actually, just the E with nothing on it was a lot of damage. They managed to bring down the Ezreal quite easily. That being said, though, we're going to be single ulting the Ashe again. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage on the Q proc, and she's actually too scared. She's running away. That being said, the last breath comes out. Yasuo is going crazy. He's going crazy. He's under tower. He doesn't manage to survive it, though. And they're pinging Jinx Rocket as if there was like really probably a tremendous amount that could have been done there. I don't know if there was, to be honest with you. I don't think that there was that much that could have been done. That being said, I mean, it was an awkward fight that was played pretty poorly, but I certainly don't believe that Lilia should be pinging anybody else considering what we just watched her do there. Now, everybody's back alive, which means everybody can die again. There's been 42 kills in the space of 17 minutes in this game. That is a number that scares me quite a lot. We got Blue Dragon, not Blue Dragon, sorry, Blue side getting Dragon. That is going to be Cloud Dragon. What do we have for the soul? It's not going to be Cloud Dragon. I don't think it's changed quite yet. We'll see though. Crystalline Arrow, missing on mid lane as well. And we're kind of in that ARAM state of the game. I love that state of the game. It's my favorite part of the game. ARAMing is awesome. We love to ARAM here. We have got Rift Arrow being taken by red. And like Jinx and Lulu are trying to push it in bot lane. We have Yasuo kind of flanking in from behind right now. I don't know like how... I mean, he's taken a long time to drop Wind Wall. And that Wild Growth was a very, like quite a bit too early there. Like honestly, Jinx, you need to auto attack more. Like this is... I'm confused. Why would he last breath into that? Okay, maybe he's onto something. Maybe actually, I don't know. No, definitely, he's definitely not. I don't think that could have been played worse from either team, if I'm honest. I think somehow both of them deserve to die in that particular situation. I don't know how. I don't know how they've made me say that, but it just feels like that is the case. Okay. Lilia is looking for it. Is she gonna flash this wall? She could like Q hold it into flash kind of thing, like as it's channel and flash the wall. Somehow doubt she's gonna do that. That is a very alive lock though. Please don't solo ulti the Ashe, man. It's not worth it. I rest assured. There we go. Okay, hold on. Flash. She was looking for it. Boom. Boom. The flash Q into the double drowsy. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Ashe does manage to survive though. We still had unstoppable force up from like Malphite, but he isn't AP. I mean, he's got a lost chapter at this point. Going for Sunfire. What his plans are, I'm not 100% sure. It's interesting though, because he's obviously like gone Ninja Tabby. Because realistically, this team at a glance looks like, for Malphite, looks like a full AD team that he like flourish into. That being said though, I think there's actually like quite a lot more AP on the other side of the game than he would imagine, right? Like we have got Ezreal and Ashe. I mean, admittedly, the armor that he builds is still going to be exceptionally good against Ashe. All attacks going to be good against Ashe W, but the ulti will still burn. The ulti is still going to do what it needs to do. The Zack's going to deal extra damage as well with the max health. But then Ezreal, I mean, the only thing that does like physical damage on him is his Q and his auto attacks. He's not good. I mean, those are just also enablers to proc those essence fluxes to like do all that damn as well. Yeah, so in a little bit of bother here, maybe. They're just kind of letting them go. The Lulu is certainly getting clobbered though. Why can I not see Crystalline Arrow? Okay, something's wrong with me. Crystalline Arrow goes, it does actually a lot of damage. Like surprisingly. I think if we had True Shot Barrage there, that would have done like quite a scary amount of damage. Let me have a look at the player here. This person has an 8 KDA in 63 games on Ezreal. But they have a 27% win rate on Yuumi. I just wanted to like double check because I was like, this is insanely suspicious. I don't have a clue what's going on here. Two very different playstyles, Yuumi and Ezreal, one may argue. Is it a case of account sharing? Maybe like the big brother plays Ezreal, the little brother plays Yuumi, but they share an account? I genuinely do not have any idea whatsoever. Very, very scary though. They have like their KDA on like a lot of champions. It's actually like quite good. But their win rate is like 40%. I don't quite know what to say about it, to be honest with you. That being said though, we can enjoy the love. I mean, these two are pre-made, right? They must be. They're building the exact same thing. No, it doesn't seem like it. I'm looking at it and I'm not actually seeing these. Dalton and Willie have ever played a game of League of Legends together before, which is strange because they are building like similar aims here. Both have got Woodens, both have got Malignants. Seems like something that would take like a considerable amount of coordination to figure out though. Renekton though flashing onto the Jinx. Getting kind of pushed back a little bit here. That being said though, while that is going on, Yasuo is getting attacked by Locke. Not looking like he's doing quite as well as he could be. Explodes from the Storm Surge. And the Lich Bane as well. Okay, Malphite, what was that, man? Are you sure? I love watching Iron 4, and it is all for the same reason every time. Whenever there's a Malphite in the game, there's gonna be awesome ultis that come out of this guy, man. You're never ever disappointed by like Malphite ultis in Iron 4. It's so good. Right, red side. Looking pretty uncontested on this one. I just don't think there's any way that Trinimir's going to be able to do this. He's actually like behind the enemy lines. In fact, a lot of them are behind the enemy lines here. We've got TPs coming in, but like they are on the wrong side of the map, man. They have to get all the way back. Crystalline Arrow lands though. It does a solid amount of damage. True Shot Barrage is coming out. Should have been a little bit faster on that one. If he was a little bit faster on that one, the Jinx is 100% going down. But that being said, Renekton falls. We still, I mean, Ezreal still putting some numbers in. Tryndamere's still running. And they're trying to deal with them. And it looks like he's getting out. I mean, that being said, though, mid lane, in the meantime, they drop Rift Herald. They managed to get tier 2 mid. We're just ripping Rift Herald into the inhibitor tower as well. Yasuo is looking maybe not quite as sharp as he could be here. Looking like a little bit dangerous, if you ask me. That being said, they're going to push it away. They're going to give up. They're going to move off into the enemy jungle. Maybe steal a little bit of their resources here. I don't have any idea how many kills is in this game, but I am quite scared because there's already been like 48 and this game isn't even half done yet. It's not half done yet. So what happens exactly? I guess like Locke is pretty strong as well right now. He's just picked up a Banshee's Veil. Presumably he stopped against Crystalline Arrow engages, I suppose, right? I mean, it's not tremendously difficult, I would say, for blue side to actually get that Banshee's Veil off. Like, Mocking Shout from Tryndamere can get rid of it. Single thing from Ezreal can get rid of it. Volley is also a fantastic one to get rid of it. It's not an infallible item in this particular situation, if I'm being honest with you. I think that there's an argument to be made that possibly Zhonya's is a better defensive item here, because at least at the very least, if you're trying to dodge Crystalline Arrow, you can save it so that you're able to like stasis during that and avoid it that way, you know? That's probably like the more reliable way of doing it, as opposed to like just expecting Banshees to be able to the thing that stops it. That being said though, there could be more like reasoning behind Bloominek. There could be more reasoning behind the reason for the Banshee's Veil. The combo is really strong. The Crystalline Arrow, like True Shot Barrage combo is mad dirty, actually. I mean, not even really necessary to grab an Essence Flux on somebody for it to do some disgusting levels of damn. But yeah, I'm wondering what the Ashe is going to go next, actually, because she's got the Nancy Large Rod. I'm trying to remember like what that could potentially build into. If it was me, and just thinking about items that might be valuable in these particular situations. So obviously, like, you want... I'm going to assume, right, that it's like a Rabadon's Death Cap. I don't think that's like the best item for Ashe support, AP Ashe support, personally. I think that like you got a lot better options with like items that are burning. That is a great Crystalline Arrow. It does a lot of damage to the Jinx, even though she doesn't get hit by it. True Shot Barrage comes out, half health in the Locke. He does manage to get himself out of that situation. Ian over the wall and escaping. He's gonna back though. He's not gonna be part of this fight. Although Tryndamere is kind of looking for him, but he's getting distracted by the blue buff. Malphite's just kind of hanging around. I'm just hanging around. That being said though, there's every possibility of him ripping an unstoppable force. I don't think that that was really that necessary. I mean, the Tryndamere isn't really all that scary. He's probably like one of the less scary people on that team. But he flashed the wall as soon as he saw him. And that's an interesting one. You wouldn't really expect that. Walks in a little bit of trouble here. Flash it away. He's going to cone over the wall, but he's kind of like deep. If they keep chasing him, and we've got Hawkshot as well. It keep eyes on him. Crystalline Arrow. Oh my goodness, that actually landed. And it's a big stun as well. They know he's there. They're closing in on him. And that's going to be a pickup for the Ashe there. That's huge. That was a huge Crystalline Arrow. The Hawkshot was fantastic, man. These people are good. What is happening here? Now, red side are closing in. Okay. That's kind of messy. That felt messy. Don't think there was any major need for the Drowsy. And then when he did Drowsy, it's like you have 4 people like wailing here. Unstoppable Force has come out onto the Ezreal. There's not really any following up on that though. The Wild Growth comes down, but like what's it really going to do? Last Breath comes out onto the Lulu. That's going to absolutely one-shot her as well. Jinx is still alive. She's still going. Not for much longer though. Crystalline Arrow comes in. It's going to finish her off. Now Lily is left in her own. She's running for her life a little bit. Trying to do a little bit of damage to get a little bit of that movement speed off of her passive. But we got pings for Dragon here. Hold on, let me just pull up this so I can see the objective timers. Dragon is up in 2 seconds. It is now here. Lily is still trying to make something happen here. And to be honest with you, she's landed bits and pieces here. If I'm being honest with you, if I'm going any direction, I'm flashing any direction, it's towards the Ashe. Like, 1Q is more than enough, I think, to take that out. More than enough to handle that situation, I would say. Lilia's solo and dragon here. Locke is nearby to kind of assist her. Trinimir's over the wall though, so we're going to be going for a coin flip smite fight. Lilia gets it. That being said though, Undying Rage pops and he just obliterates the Locke. Now he's running for his life. He's not got his E up for another 3 seconds. Oh, he's going to get that one off. Get some crits off maybe. He's dead. He's not good. There's no way. Not against those two. Stealing speed and gaining speed. It's a nasty combination. Still though. Oh, Jinx. Jinx might be in a little bit of trouble here, potentially. No, never mind. Maybe Yasuo's in a bit of trouble. That was a humongous crit, actually. Humongous damage. Oh my god, she's pumping numbers. That crystalline arrow. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is absurd damage, man. Crystalline arrow lands. Boom. Ulti straight through. It does like 80% of Jinx's health, does like half of Lilia's, and then Essence. Why would you even? I don't even know why you would rip that drowsy, man. There's no need for that. That is just absurd damage. It just doesn't make any sense. He's got the Rabadon, he's got the Storm Surge. To be honest with you, he's pushing very quickly towards full build. At a speed that is quite scary. He's 100 CS up on this enemy Jinx as well. Oh my god, they're gonna kill her in base. This is Iron 4. What are we talking about? Ashe, this is not something that Iron players do. There's no way. Ashe ulties to time the Jinx coming out of base. And Ezreal is already there, ready to rip the True Shot Barrage to finish them off. That is the least. That is I just don't know how. These are Iron players, man. I mean, unstoppable force from Malphite, brother. You're like 70% HP, man. You don't need to do this. I'm not gonna lie. I can hardly believe what I'm seeing. It is these two. These two are incredible, actually. These two are phenomenal. Ashe is ghosted, although I'll be honest with you, I don't think it's I mean, to be fair, I didn't even consider Woodens as popping the Banshees. That's horrible. Crystalline Arrow is a complete whiff though. That being said, the combo does lose quite a lot of effectiveness. It does lose a lot of efficacy. I mean, oh my god, it hit 4 people. Look at the size. Like, this is an Iron 4 Ezreal. Rips and the ulti of a lifetime. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Look at the size of the Malignance. Barrier is popped while inside it. Storm Surge is going off. She flashes into more Malignance, trying to escape the hellfire that is that Malignance. The size of it. And then they have to pop Wild Growth on her and make sure that she survives, man. What is this, actually? Oh, that was a bad spin. He's actually fine, I think. Never mind, Yasuo's here though. I don't think Yasuo knows what he's up to here. I mean, he's trying his best, but there was a fight that happened before that as well with Ezreal, and I will watch that, but we'll watch this one first at the very least. Big damn. Okay, let's back up a little bit because we want to see what what Ezreal got up to. So Jinx after that, I guess, like, didn't back. She stuck around. Lulu stuck around. Now Lulu's sticking around on 300 HP, which is not exact. I mean, just the E damage alone was enough to deal with it. She's sitting on a warded bush as well. Getting popped, double kill. And now we're back into we're linking up into the main fight here as well. It's just absurd damage. It's absurd. I want to try this on my main channel, if I'm honest with you as well. This is unbelievably cool, the damage that's been dealt, and the combo as well. I mean, what was the health on Lilia before that she got hit with that? I mean, she lost like a third of her HP from that, and that wasn't even comboed with anything else. Go on, Malphite. There we go. He's a very flighty Malphite. He's very scared of a lot of things, which is disappointing because I certainly think that he is not utilizing like how little damage the enemy team actually do to him nearly enough. Because I think that's true. I don't think the enemy team are actually doing much of anything to him. He's not worth the crystalline arrow, and even if he was getting hit with crystalline arrows and taking a lot of damage from Ezreal, I feel like that's like a better option 99% of the time than anybody else on that team. Because I think everybody except probably him and maybe Lilia, depends how much of the combo he gets. If he gets the full combo, I think she's dead anyway. They get one shot. They get completely one shot by him. And I mean, here we go, crystalline arrow, true shot barrage. Doesn't even it literally one shots the Jinx. Like, she wasn't even hit by it. She was just standing there. Lock flashes behind her. And I wonder actually, did that save Lock? Hold on. Oh, they don't have it. It doesn't work that way anymore. That's how Ezreal what it used to be. Is that like it would do less damage through the targets. So like it would end up doing like, if you hit like 6 targets, the 6th target that gets hit would take like a bunch less damage. But I guess it doesn't quite work that way anymore, which is fine. That makes perfect sense. Ezreal is just queuing Baron for some reason. It's very confusing. I'm not quite sure what the deal with that one is. He's picked up his Rabadon. He's picked up his Shadow Flame, sorry. I think that was the next item that he just got on the list. Red side, kind of unaware as to the fact that Blue are getting this dragon as well. That's going to be the 3rd dragon of the game. It is Cloud Soul, actually. Oh, wait, of course, because that was 1st, that was 2nd, and I guess that was 3rd, right? Yeah, okay. So I was like, it's not Cloud Soul, it's just not updated. It had updated, I'm just stupid. That's fine. These two are absolutely ridiculous, man. It's very close, so the Yasuo is actually... He's hit that 10 death power spike now, but he's actually doing quite a lot of damage. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it doesn't seem like anybody on the any of these teams really does anything at all. In comparison to like the 20 kill Ezreal, I guess, right? They're gonna have to put a lot of effort into bringing him down. He's almost finished Voice Staff here as well. He's not going for a defensive item though, which I think is probably a very, very bad idea. When you have Unstoppable Force and you have like, what's it called, sorry? The Lilting Lullaby. I would argue that there's probably some degree of reason to preserve what you have left, you know what I mean? I'm assuming there's a... Okay, True Shot Barrage comes out. It doesn't one-shot her, but that's probably because of all the ultis. I think probably Storm Surge would have done the trick there, actually. They're going to continue chasing her, and I know that they are, because there's a Crystalline Arrow coming up in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Time to fire. Never mind. I mean, it does come out, but it was obviously not exactly the most necessary thing in the world there. Dear Lord, I guess we'll fast forward ourselves through this a little bit. It's just skirmish after skirmish after skirmish, and like nothing is getting done. Nothing is happening beyond just a complete and utter bloodbath. They're just trying to push a lane. Everybody runs to that lane to fight that person. Everybody is flashing like crazy, like Yasuo flashing over that wall there. And I guess that means he wants to do Baron. He popped flash, he popped resources to get out, like to try and get on somebody, and now he's like, it's time for me to go. That was a decently nice whirlwind, actually. A little whirlwind there. Get a double knock-up. Doesn't choose to last breath it, but still, we got 5 seconds of a Crystalline Arrow as well here, so there's probably going to be a decision made at some point. They must be on mic. The coordination is like actually too good. Because there's no pings that are coming out here. Okay, I actually don't know if that landed. That being said though, oh my goodness. That was a lot of damage onto the Jinx. She's not having a good time. I kind of don't really blame her. That's fine. Not a lot of damage there. True Shot Barrage is down, and Malphite is looking very, very healthy, so... Ay caramba. Jinx gets to play the game, actually, I think, no? Oh, dude, a Mocking Shout. Like, see, just get... There we go, there we go, there we go. The volley gets the Banshees down. This is why I'm like, do not necessarily believe it. This is the greatest item for this particular team comp we're up against here. I think it's just too many easy ways to get rid of it. Malphite holding fire on that Unstoppable Force, I think it's a good idea to do so. Tryndamere making an attempt at a soul here. I don't think he can do it. They know, first of all. He has got Renekton coming in. Ish, slowly but surely. Nope, never mind. Not quite. He's going to have to back it away. Does that open up an opportunity for red side now? I mean, that was a bit of a disaster. I mean, Tryndamere's actually like not... Wait, hold on. How did they get her? You're joking. You are actually joking. There is 0% chance that an Iron 4 player who their like second main character is a 27% win rate on Yuumi, right? Rips a True Shot Barrage when Jinx still has 7 or 8 seconds left to respawn and manages to time it perfectly with her appearing in the middle and getting one shot. I just don't believe it. I simply don't know how. What is the cooldown on True Shot Barrage? Dude, he can go infinite on this, man. He can infinitely do this. If they just fire it at base every, like, I don't know, 20 seconds? Like, it's going to be off. Like, Crystalline Arrow's off. True Shot Barrage is now as well. Is he going to do it again? He's going to do it again. He's literally getting... They're both doing it. They're both doing it. They're both doing it. Oh, but the Crystalline Arrow didn't hit him. Hold on. It might not kill. It does kill. No, it didn't. She had to pop barrier. She had to pop barrier. Oh my god. I mean... Jinx is pinging Ezreal as well, man. Like, what are your team gonna do about it, man? Okay, red side though, they're making a really strong play for this though. Although jungler is getting distracted, everybody's getting a little bit distracted here. Where's their smite? There we go. We got it. Cloud Drake for red. This fight is an absolute bloodbath. That being said though, like Ezreal, not majorly in it. Ashe, not majorly in it. It's a lot of damage at the end of that fight, but it's just the two of them now. Like everybody else on that team, they got absolutely dropped. They were trying to contest that, trying to make sure that soul was coming onto the red side there, or onto blue side, sorry. But just like, I don't know, maybe their hubris is a little bit too much here, man. There's a little bit of hubris in the waters here. Obviously, what they are doing is awesome. Okay, I don't know what I don't know. I'm extremely suspicious about this whole situation here. Like, are you kidding me, man? Like, what is going on? But at the same time, it's awesome to watch. The coordination, everything about it. And here's the thing, right? They're dead. The Jinx is dead. Which means that these guys can get themselves in a position. And it looks like that's what Ezreal is doing right now. He's going to stand down here. He may get Ashe down here as well. And they are going to once again fire at this Jinx in base. He is just, I don't know, he's farming aura right now. So here we go. Ripping it. They have that timing down so perfectly. And the time, oh my, she's gone. There's no way. Yep. Jinx, just play safe, okay? It's as simple as that. Just play safe. What do you have to... How did they learn this, man? They are evil, I think. They obviously, I mean, they must be pre-made, right? They have to be. I mean, it doesn't say that they've been playing together apart from just this one game. But they might, I mean, they both main, I'm confused. They both seem to main Yuumi. They play a lot of Yuumi. The Ashe is like last, like, I mean, it's D-rankers, right? It must be D-ranking. They must just be D-ranking it. Here comes another one. Thankfully, barriers up. You didn't have Ashe there to stop that one. It's just the poor Jinx, man. Poor Jinx. Still holding like a pretty decent score as well, despite the fact that she is literally getting aura farmed in her base. It does look like she's trying to buy the GA right now. I do feel like this might be a waste of money. I'm really sorry, like, I appreciate it. You're probably trying to like stop yourself getting like cooked in base, but something about it does somewhat frighten me. I think that is an aim for Lulu right now. Yeah, it's not quite enough to hit the Lulu because she's building a little bit more on the health department side of things. But it's dangerously close. It's dangerously close. So, they both fired it, man. Who knows? Okay, so Elder Dragon's in 2 minutes. We've still got at least like 20 minutes left on this game. And like nothing is really happening here though. Red side are making an attempt at the Baron. It's just kind of Malphite that's on it. They're desperately pinging. People are pinging for it. People are pinging to move to it. People are pinging to help with it. We got Hawkshaw on it. They now know that it's happening. Locke's there. Wu is taking a bit of damage there as well though. We have Crystalline Arrow. We have True Shot Barrage. Both are up. Both are very dangerous and both can absolutely turn this Baron fight in a second. He's setting up. He's trying to get, like, Ezreal is in position. He's looking to get like a massive sweep on Baron here. All we're waiting on is like, Ashe, what are you up to? Honestly, they've committed too hard to the Jinx. We've still got like a Baron to take care of. It's not worth it. It's simply not worth it to try and pick this Jinx up when she's already died a bajillion times. Lockout, however, he's doing a little bit. He's running around. He's in a lot of danger. The Lily as well is probably gonna try and fight for her life here, but there might not be a chance of her getting away as easily. She's got a lot of speed going, but she's not doing the most. I mean, actually, hold on. She got a nice little drowsy. Boom. The Renekton's gonna have to back off. Oh my god, she's flashing. She had a lovely Q there. Ezreal and Ashe have completely abandoned ship though. They're not anywhere near to help their team. And that's actually gonna be Undying Rage having to be popped, but she's now in base. Trying to be a terror. I say trying to be, absolutely being a terror. I don't think she's gonna survive this one though. These two are like definitely good enough that they can deal with that. Lily is question mark pinging, even though that was a terrible idea. This is a late shot though. This is a late shot. I don't know if it's gonna hit. Yeah, okay, Jinx is smart. She actually like ran straight to the side to dodge away from it. That is incredibly smart. That is so mega mind. Elder Dragon is up though. Tryndamere immediately going straight on it. I don't know if that is exactly the best idea, but nobody seems to be reacting to it. We have Unstoppable Force on the Malphite here. He's got Ignite. Tryndamere's kind of like called it. He's okay, he doesn't have ulti? Oh, he didn't have Undying Rage. Alright, well that's a free Elder Dragon for red side then. Okay. Crystalline Arrow does a... Wait, hold on. No, it's not. You are kidding me. Oh my god. Ashe just stole Elder Dragon. Ashe just shot a Crystalline Arrow, does 1400 damage, hit 4 people on the enemy team, stole Elder Dragon, killed one, almost killed another, if it wasn't for the fact that she shielded herself. That has got to be the most disastrous situation I have ever seen in my entire life. I just don't... I don't know what to say about this, man. I literally have no idea. I'm scared. I'm confused. They're aura farming. That's all they're doing. Crystalline Arrow with the Elder Dragon just absolutely obliterates, man. It obliterates. E damage, very scary. Almost like actually it is half health them. It has half health lock with just a single E, not even with the essence lock proccing on it as well. Okay, Crystalline Arrows just should be shot out. Oh, I know where this is going. Right, yep. They have like got some personal vendetta against this Jinx, man. How is she meant to react to this? There's just no way, man. This it's so evil. I don't believe it, man. Yeah, Yasuo's still fighting for it, man. He's still going for it. Oh, that's a nice little flash away from the Q there. Okay, I don't know about the last breath out of the Malphite. That being said, arm reduction is not so bad. Getting a pretty decent fight going here, though. We're dropping 1 for 1. Unstoppable Force, not even max range. He does rip it away, though. We don't have Elder Dragon on Tryndamere, though, and I don't know if there's going to be a way of him catching up tremendously here. He's still going for it, though. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Might be a good idea to try and get ourselves out there as best we can. Ah, here we go again. They're taking it from a different angle this time. 9 seconds. Pop. Here we go. Right. They are evil, evil people, man. They're evil, evil people. And is this just it? Okay. Fire it off. Kill her. Go do something else. She's got 40 seconds to survive. She's got 40 seconds to come back to life. And then what? We're back here. Yeah, back here. 9 seconds. Boom. Fires it again. They both fire it from different angles this time. They're trying it from different perspectives. Fires it off one more time. Mercifully, that is unbelievably lucky. I can't actually... That is... He's actually... That's so crazy. There goes my hero. Watch him as he falls. Look at that, man. The lock comes back to base, spawns, soaks the crystalline arrow so that the Jinx doesn't have to end up dying. I mean, to be fair, her guardian angel is back alive here. It's back up. So she can... I mean, she's barriered again. That's all she seems to be using barrier for. She's allowed to leave the base now, though. Brilliant. 24 deaths. Now that they haven't been able to kill the Jinx, they now need to find like a different way of killing her so they can get her back in base so they can do it again. And they may have just found that solution. Oh! A complete and utter one-shot. Like, actually genuine one-shot from start to finish. Flash. Still has flash, though. Here it comes. Two-shot barrage. 3 people. Ding, ding, ding. Tryndamere picks that up. Do we have Crystalline Arrow up? It's up in 3 seconds. That being said, I have a feeling that she holds it. Oh no, she doesn't. She's actually ripping it to be helpful here. How fast is it up though? 15 seconds, okay. So now, what I presume is going to happen, they're going to back. They got plenty of time. They're going to end up reconvening here. Oh, they're one side each. And then 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh, it's a little bit late, I'm afraid. That was a little bit late. Didn't fire it on 9. Although that being said though, all that has to happen is the Ash Arrow hits and then boom, you're good. Okay, never mind. Dear Lord, man. I hope that this Jinx is having a good time watching this game happen. Lily is on it, but I think we've already seen that, like, there's a tremendous threat in the ulti from... I mean, that's doing 1800 damage, but it's also 1300 to minions, I guess, so... Do we not have... We did have True Sharp Rash. You could have fired... I think if you fired that, there was actually a very solid chance of maybe a steal there. But no, he has his priorities straight, and his ulti is to be solely used to try and farm this Jinx on cooldown. Or the Jinx and the Lux, I get. The Lulu, sorry. Iron games are the most bizarre thing you will ever see in your entire life. How do you combat that? But you know what the thing is? Now they're both on this, like, they're not both on the same timer. They're on a similar timer, I guess. If they were the same level and were on the same timer, they could both be farmed infinitum. I think they're probably gonna try and do that again, man. If I'm honest, all they're doing is like hitting the side lanes and like waiting. I think they have it against. They have it out for the Jinx. They specifically do not seem to like the Jinx. I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like I would be buying a Banshee's. No, I don't even think a Banshee's would help me at that point. I'm trying to think like what would help me. Lulu sold Morellonomicon and picked up a Guardian Angel. That's where she's at mentally right now, I think. But how you can't really get, they can't get themselves at a base, man. There's not really any way of doing it. They can't, like, I know like Red Side can't push in either, because they've lost like half their fighting force to like a couple of like 2 button presses in the other side of the map, yeah. I'm impressed at the timing that they've like figured out exactly how many seconds it takes to cross like the entire map. That's something that I'm gonna keep in my own brain, I think. One more for good measure. It's absurd, man. It's absolutely absurd. They're just clearing out here. They're pinging her flash, bro. Lilia's pinging her flash. How annoying must that be? Imagine this is happening to you and somebody's like, just flash it, bro. Like, are you being serious, man? I don't even think they have a chance to. Just flash it. Just don't die. Just don't die. I mean, she won't die this time because she's got Guardian Angel. I mean, she's not going to have Guardian Angel for long, admittedly, but she's going to get Guardian Angel at the very least, right? Here comes this, the anti... Oh, wait, hold on. This could be bad for Locke. Oh, no, we're fine. Why is he E-back? He's E-back into the Malignants. Scary stuff. Red sides. I mean, while this is happening, they are getting, like, Baron very, very slowly. And we still have, like, Elder Dragon up in 1 minute and 30 seconds as well, so it's not looking too bad. Jinx has managed to get herself out of base for once. And she is scary. She's almost full build. I mean, I don't really blame her for not being full build, because, like, how would she be? Where the hell did Lilia go? See, what you should have done there, Lilia, is you should have flashed it, I think, actually. You should have just dodged it and not died. Things would be so much easier for you, I think. So I think this game could be hinged on this next Elder Dragon, like, actually this time. Depends. Israel and, like, the Ashe have got the exact same build rocking, like, right now. It's a scary one, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, there goes Jinx. Okay, well, she's not gonna be part of the final fanfare, I suppose. That's fine. She tried. She gave her her best shot. Elder Dragon has been pinged. Locke's wanting to do it. Tryndamere's pushing up mid lane right now. Somebody probably gonna want to stop that. Although it doesn't seem like he's pursuing it any further than that. We've got a couple people coming in behind them. We've got the Guardian Angel Lulu making things happen. Okay, here we go. 2 people on this. We have True Shot Barrage. We also have Crystalline Arrow. So this is a spooky one. Hawkshot is down. They know. They're both getting into position to fire at it, but I think it's gonna take like infinitely. I mean, oh wait, they're not trying to stop the Baron or the Elder Dragon. They are firing it at Jinx instead. They are not trying to stop that happening. They're not trying to steal it. They're not trying to do anything. They are simply just they're simply just trying to kill the Jinx. 31 deaths on Jinx, 39 kills on Mr. Ezreal here. It is absolutely absurd. This is, I mean, it's got to be bannable, man. I don't know what's going on here. They're not trying to win the game, though. They're not trying to, like, progress the board state in any capacity. Like, the game state is completely stagnated. And it has been for quite a while as well. Probably for, like, the last 30 minutes, if I'm honest. But my gosh, my golly, do they do damn. I'll give them that. It's certainly strange. All this effort losing games on, like, Yumi, presumably on purpose. Or just, like, letting your team lose and barely trying to help them just to rip a game like this. And I guess, okay, it's giving me entertainment. I'm presumably it's giving them entertainment as well, but what's the point, man? What's the point? Oh, hold on. Right, okay. I actually thought that there was going to be something big happening there, but it wasn't really possible. You are kidding me, guys. Guys, the base. Guys, your base. It was your base is going down. Was this worth it? Okay, maybe, but the Guardian Angel was there, so it wasn't even half as good as it could have been. Dear Lord, man. There's gotta be a better way. I feel bad for the Jinx because she's not really had a chance to do like absolutely anything this entire game, man. But I think that she does do damage though. They try to go for a surrender. Wait, hold on. What's happening here? Wait, hold on. Lou is like, what the hell? Lou is just, wait, hold on. Lou is winning the game. Okay, this game makes absolutely zero sense. Lulu has just like solo won the game by like leading the minions in and is the only one hitting the neck. They're trying to stop her. But I think Lulu is actually like, Lulu has done something here. They're not getting rid of the minions. There's too many. She's still in. That is an absolute absurdity. I don't know what I just watched there. That was an hour and 4 minutes of just confusion. Thank you so much for watching. Another Iron Spectates with me today. As I was saying before, if you're interested in watching these offline or having the audio only versions of these, you're more than welcome to check out the Spotify playlist in the description below on the YouTube. Subscribe to this channel as well if you want to. If you're on Spotify, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the YouTube channel where things get put up a bit earlier. And if you're on Spotify as well, thanks so much for having some time with me, and please consider giving it 5 stars, following the playlist as well. New videos every single day. Welcome, Iron Spectates. Thank you so much for the love. Thanks so much for the kindness. I'll see you all next time.